Even YouTube man all the way George Page comes to you live on YouTube. Well, folks, I usually don't talk about this too often. I'm not an overall big sports fan. I like this certain sports I like, or untraditional sports. You might be consider untraditional. But this is something. This is to me as being a North Carolinian. This is one of the greatest rivalries in history. And you know what? Last night we had a champion who's now going off into the final four, and and this is great. Tar Heels, they some people had them in doubt. Everybody's already screaming, "Oh, Duke's gonna win! Duke's gonna win!" Because this was Mike Krzyzewski's last game. But you know what? The boys did it. They did it. They beat their rivals. They beat them in the Elite Eight, and now they're on the way to the Final Four, and just one more step to closer to the national championship. And all shout outs to Herbert Davis. I mean, I did a video about Mr. Davis, how he was a player for under the Dean Smith era, and he later on became his own coach and also assistant coach. And this is the thing is, last time he faced against Mike Krzyzewski, they beat Duke in their home in their backyard, and that was great to beat Duke in their backyard. And and this was Mike Krzyzewski's last home game. And and it's a great thing for these boys doing what they did, and beating their longtime rivals. I mean, I'm not a Duke fan. Can't stand Duke. You know, Duke is a rich person school. USC has been one of the few schools that allowed black players to play. And I'm a Tar Heel through and through, blue, blue. I was more like an NC State fan, but as I like to quote, Batman, sorry, Ra's al Ghul from Batman Begins. The school walked behind quietly, Mike Jim Savano's back and stabbed him in the heart. And you know what? This is my success with his greasing hair club for man look. I mean, he's done. I mean, he's done. I mean, I know he's probably one of the winners coach in history. I understand that, but you know what? It's over for him. And it's been a while since the boys been to the dance. The last time was under Roy. You know, oh God, how can I find his last name? And and I remember the time when Obama was doing a prediction. This was like about like a little, almost a little 10 years, a little like 8, 9 years ago. He did a prediction. He predicted, it was like I think back in 2010. He predicted that Duke, UNC was going to win. And then Matthew Sexton was on some shit talking about, he just hating. And you remember Duke won that. I mean UNC won that year, and that was on Obama's bracket. And now the torch has passed, and now a new coach has come, and and I know the Duke fans are crying in the car, crying in the car like usually, and us USC fans, we're happy, you know, we're happy that this happens. It's an opportunity, and now the Tar Heels on their way to the Final Four. And this is great. I think everybody was so happy back in Chapel Hill to see that their team won, and and just the home team beat their long term rival. And you know what? This is a chance to go to the dance again for them, especially under a new coach. And this is Herbert's first year as a coach, and he's already taken his team to the biggest show in NCAA history. And I know they're wilding out up in Chapel Hill. I mean, just once they get past the next opponent and go on, they could possibly win the championship. And Mike Krzyzewski, his time is done. It's done. He's moving on, and he's he got bigger, better things. He probably coached a little league team or something like that. I don't know. Sit at the house. I know he, I don't know, sit at the house with his wife, whatever he wants to feel like he wants to do. And these guys, I mean, I'm telling you, guys, don't underestimate your opponent. Be as vigorous as you way you fought against Duke, because you got to face against Kansas State, Kansas University. Sorry, Kansas University. I know a couple of dear friends of mine who are big friends of KU. That is the dear Tina S. Williams and her husband, Mr. Big Keith. Also got a nephew who's a big Kansas fan. I have a nephew who's a no, I'm wrong. My oldest nephew is actually a Kentucky fan, and my one of my nephews he is actually he's a Duke fan. I called him. I called his mom and let him know, hey, your team, his team lost. So now the boys are on their way for a big opportunity to prove themselves, and especially with a new coach, a new way. I mean, congratulations to Herbert Davis. This is not the first time he's been to the Final Four. He's been as a player back in '91 under Dean Smith. To a couple of times while he was a coach and assistant coach, and then this is going to be his first time as a head coach for a major team like UNC. So congratulations to the Tar Heels. Go blue, really show up and show out. I mean, this is a great event. This is going to be the first championship for them since almost maybe 10 years. So congratulations and go blue. This is me all the way George Page, aka sorry, sorry. This is me all the way George Page. Like, don't like subscribe. I'm out.